This is my first 2-day market and I am so excited. Hello everyone, my name is Hunter May. I'm the owner of May Crochets and this is my 4th market I have ever done, and it is a 2-day market. I am stressed, nervous, and also very excited. The other markets that I've done have been pretty small, just in-town markets. They don't market the market very well. This one, on the other hand, they market super well. It's 2 days, and you have to pay to be able to even get into the market. So there's already a level of, hey, you paid to be here, so you're probably gonna wanna like spend time and actually buy things at the market. So it is gonna be a lot different compared to the other ones that I have been to. Today is Thursday. I'm actually going to be bringing my stuff, the more like bigger things, and my tent to set up today, and then it'll sit overnight. Friday, tomorrow morning, I will go and it'll be the first market day, and then Saturday is the next market day. The one thing interesting they do about this market is the first couple hours of the market, which is 9 to 11 Friday, so tomorrow, they call it the VIP time. So the people showing up paid more money to get a VIP ticket, and it basically means they get first access to the market and seeing what all the vendors brought. They get first dibs on everything, essentially. So I'm really interested to see how that's gonna go. But the one thing I'm questioning is the fact that it's on a Friday. So this isn't like a holiday weekend. This is a normal Friday in October. So I'm not entirely sure how many people are gonna be there. I have a feeling it's just gonna be a bunch of old people because people work on Fridays. Maybe there will be some people that take off work. I had to take off work for this. Yeah, so we'll see how Friday goes, but I'm expecting Saturday to be pretty big. I'm expecting it to be super busy. I've been to this market in the past just as someone coming, and it's always a great time. It's always super busy. There's such professional booths there. And I am so excited. In terms of how much I've made crocheted for this market, I've never done a 2-day market, so I honestly had no idea how much I should make. And I've never done this market specifically, so I had no idea. I have a decent amount of like sweaters, so I don't think all those are gonna sell, so I'm not super concerned about like selling out. I'm just concerned that I might sell out super quickly on the best sellers, and then my booth looks a little bit like not as exciting to walk in because the best sellers are gone, if that makes sense. So I made like 20 of these super cute cows. I have about 20 chickens, plush chickens and cows. I made 2 pigs, we'll see how they go. Made a ton of beanies, and then I have my classic that I have been doing in all the other markets, like plant hangers, car hangings in the window, keychains. I made some magnets. I have bandanas. I'm not sure how they will do in the fall, but we'll just see. I have a lot of them. So some pillow cozies, which are basically like cup cozies with a little handle on them. I have a lot of stuff. I'm hoping it's enough. I'm definitely not worried about selling out. That would be amazing, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm just hoping I have a decent amount of inventory, and we'll see how it goes. So today, like I said, I'm gonna go set up, have my husband's help with setting up the bigger items. That way tomorrow morning, all I have to do is bring my 2 or 3 totes of my actual product, make it look pretty, and then the market starts. So we are gonna go and set up, and I'll show you what my before product is looking like. Let's go. Hello everyone, I am headed off to Friday's market. I have all of my like products and the things I didn't want to leave out last night in my car. I'm hoping I can get a quick path to go to where my booth is so I can set all this up pretty easy. But I have a little rolly cart just in case I need to carry all of it because my 2 totes are pretty heavy. But we are off, so let's go. and I am tired. I don't know how people do like 2-day markets because it is pretty exhausting, or even like multiple weekends of markets. It's a lot. I'm introverted, like pretty introverted. So talking to someone or like people all day long and having to smile, like I get so tired. But as far as how today went, I just want to do a brief recap just of the differences of today versus tomorrow. So like I said, today's Friday, so it's kind of weird because a lot of people are working, so it wasn't that busy. Honestly, the last couple hours were pretty slow. I have really high hopes for tomorrow. I think everyone's gonna be there. People even that came today were saying how they were going to be there tomorrow as well. So it's gonna be a lot of people. But as far as what I sold, how I did, just quickly go over my total amount of sales is 436. So that was pretty good. Like saying that it was pretty slow and it's a Friday, I did pretty well. So the items I sold a lot of cows. People were loving the cows and I'm happy I didn't like fully sell out of them. I have a lot more still, so that's good. I sold 1 pig and I still have my other pig left. And then I sold 2 chickens. I thought I was gonna sell more chickens. A lot of people keep grabbing them, but they're not following through with it. So I don't know why. I know there are 2 booths for sure that also have chickens, so I don't know if that has something to do with it. I don't know if people are kind of burnt out on chickens. I'm not really sure. I sold 4 velvet beanies, so 2 baby and 2 newborn, and I honestly want to say they were all like the pink girl ones. I still have a lot of boy beanies left, so I'm hoping they sell tomorrow. I sold 5 car hangings, so 3 cherry and 2 of the mushroom. I sold 1 plant hanger. I'm so excited because I've been trying to sell them and I was thinking I actually want to try to get like, I have an S hook that I might try to hang from the booth and see about like even maybe like bringing one of my plants or something. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like the best way to promote it and get people interested in it, because a lot of people aren't really looking at them on the dowel board. I sold 2 pillow cozies, so the cup cozies, and I was so excited about that. I've been trying to like push them without being super annoying about it. And then I sold a bandana and she put it on after she bought it and it looks so cute. And then I sold 1 of the velvet headbands and it was a child and it looked so cute. They put it on and adorable. So that is how today went. 436. Yeah, let's see how tomorrow goes. I have super high hopes, but tomorrow morning I'll get up, I'll set my booth up again, maybe change some things around a little bit. I thought the organization was pretty good, so I might keep it pretty similar. Yeah, and then do it all over tomorrow. I will see you guys in the morning. Hello everyone, it is day 2 of the market. We're headed to the market right now. I'm getting my husband's help today with running the market. And we're gonna go set up everything that I have in here. All my displays are already set up, so we just gotta put out the product again, and I have really high hopes for today, so let's see how it goes. Hello everyone, it is Sunday, so the day after the market, which was yesterday. When I got home yesterday, I was just like dead and didn't want to do anything. So we're going over everything today. If you remember how Friday went, I made a little over $400, which was awesome. Yesterday, I made a total of $700, so I did a lot more. I heard from other vendors around that they actually did better on Friday versus Saturday, which I thought was pretty interesting. I definitely did better on Saturday. One thing that really helped me is I sold one of my cardigans and I was so excited about it. I was trying to sell it pretty good. I kept like mentioning to people that it was made with alpaca yarn. I was like, it's super soft, super warm, touch it. And someone finally came and bought it and I was so excited. But it's my split cardigan of white and purple. I think I have a picture of it. If I do, I'll put it up. I am so excited someone bought it. I sold the cardigan for $90, so that definitely contributed to the amount of money I made that day. So about Saturday in general, it had way more people, which was awesome. It did get pretty hot though, like it got almost to the 80s, and thankfully I was in the shade, but most of my tent was not. It was just where we were sitting that was basically shade. So I don't know if that contributed to anything of people not wanting to stick around very long because it was so hot, or people not wanting to like even stay in my tent for very long because they're just straight in the heat. Some of the tents were lucky enough to be fully in the shade, and I was talking to a vendor and she even said that some people came and like stood in her tent just to get out of the sun for a little bit, which my tent didn't have that. So I don't know if that made that much a difference. I'm not gonna complain too much because I did make money. But yeah, just thought that was something to mention. There were, yeah, so many people. I was so excited. The items that I sold Saturday, I sold all 4 of my different types of car hangings. I sold 2 cherry, 2 of the mushrooms, 3 of the strawberries, and then 1 that has 1 strawberry and 1 mushroom. I sold a lot of chickens. The black speckled yarn did the best with the chickens. Usually people don't like my gray chickens, but I did actually sell 2, so that was awesome. And I only sold 1 white one on Saturday. And I sold so many cows. So I sold, what is that? I sold 12 cows all Saturday. People were coming to my booth just instantly going for the cows. So those little plushies, especially because the cow is so cute, they really draw people in. I know that crochet vendors that do solely plushies do really well, but there was actually another crochet plushie person like 2 booths down from me, and every single market that I've gone to, there has been a crochet booth additionally, but they're always all the plushies versus the wearables, what I do. And I feel like doing wearables helps me stand out from the other crochet booths so we don't end up having the same product, but also the plushies do so well. So there are definitely pros and cons. The cows and chickens did great, so I'm happy I made them. My 1 pig that I had left didn't sell, so I still have him. Everyone was so excited and loved seeing him, but they just ended up buying a cow or a chicken or nothing at all. So a little sad about that little pig. So I sold 1 pillow cozy, and I sold 1 keychain. I thought I was gonna sell more of these. It's my lowest priced item. I didn't really push them or talk about them that much though, so I'm not sure if that had anything to do with it. And then I sold quite a few beanies, and the sizes that sold yesterday were the newborn, the baby, and the toddler. And then I did sell some headbands as well, some velvet headbands. I sold adult and toddler. One thing that really helped is people brought their kids and they were able to like put the headbands and the beanies on their kids. And that helped a lot because 1, they saw how cute they looked in it, or 2, they just felt more confident about the purchase because they could see that it actually fit their kid. So like I said, that all totaled yesterday only to $708, which is so crazy. The total for this whole weekend was $1,144, which there were fees on top of that for like credit card fees with Square but that was only about like $10. With that being said, the $10 fees, the total amount of money that I made was $1,134 and some change. So that's pretty good for a 2-day weekend. One thing I did do was I tried to figure out what my profit was with all the items that I sold, minus the materials and everything that I made, just to see if it was actually worth it. Because it is interesting that the amount of money that I made doesn't quite equal the amount of money that I actually got. Like someone next to me was selling jewelry, and their jewelry was around $100 for 1 item sold. She said one of her days was like $2,100, but how much of that is the material price? So how much does she actually get to take home? So let's look at what my amount was. So once I added everything up with the profit. So essentially what I sold it for minus the expenses of the materials, I took home $929. So that's still a pretty good amount of money. But then if you consider the fact that my fee for the booth was $200, I took home around $730 for profit for 2 days, which is pretty good. And that's better than what I've done in all my other markets. So I think it was definitely worth it. And it's super interesting to find the profits of what I actually sold versus just looking at the number of how much I sold. All in all, I think this was a really great market. I'm excited that I finally did a 2-day market. This market is one of our best markets around here. They market it so well, and people always dress up and have a good time. And I think it was a really good market to do for me, even though it was a little scary and intimidating. If you enjoyed this video or you found it helpful, I would love if you gave it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to watch more videos from me. You can watch my past markets and see how much I've grown. I also have other crochet pattern tutorials as well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye! Captain. Captain.